All right, should be live here. Let me adjust myself in the chair. Start recording. And here's the recording, so it never hurts to have a recording copy, at least until this has been archived by YouTube. Hey everyone, welcome to the stream for May 11, 2024. Let me see if this is working on YouTube. Okay, we're doing good. So let's see what we're doing here. We have one watching now, started streaming less than 1 minute ago. Here's the chat. Wyatt says hi. Hey Wyatt, welcome to the live stream here. I thought I'd do another one of these just because it'll probably run for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Mad Gamer says, what's up, Chris? You haven't done one of these in a while. I am doing okay. Yeah, I don't really know how many more of these I want to do, but I guess we'll just see. But yeah, no, I'm doing okay. It is 1:08. Okay, it's Wyatt saying hi to Mad Gamer. Okay. Alright, I am caught up. Yes, no, I just thought I would do a live stream here. Reason, of course, that I haven't been very active is because, well, I kind of ran out of stuff to play. I had people ask me to do demos of Kilta, but quite honestly, that game doesn't sound very interesting, so I don't think I'm going to buy it, because I don't want to waste the money on games anymore that I don't like, especially after the Forza Motorsport mess. Yeah, I wish I hadn't bought that game, because now basically I'm locked out of the game that I purchased, and that's not cool. Anyway, Himmy says hi. I think if I'm reading that right. Hey, and welcome to the stream. Okay. I got 7 watching now. I think that's not too bad for the audience that this channel has primarily. Yeah, no, so yeah, I just thought I would do this live stream here. If you guys have any questions, of course, you can ask. Let's see here. Mad Gamer, once the final release of Golden Crayon Python comes out, you should do a demo. I can, although to my knowledge that game has not been the most stable in terms of it's gone offline a whole bunch of times. I am going to do a demo of AudioCat once the app is actually available publicly in the Play Store. For those of you that don't know, AudioCat is a new gaming platform. I'm not sure what I think of it just yet. It is subscription based, so I may not stick with it permanently, but I did take advantage of their pre-sale, so I think I paid for 3 months of access for like $17. So I should have access to it through, I guess, through about the beginning or mid-August. So yeah, I'll do a demo of that once that's out, and I guess they're supposed to add some new games to it. Right now there is a word game and an RPG type thing, though the RPG is quite basic, but it's still early days, so we shall see. But yeah, that's a platform for iOS and Android, and I think they're going to expand to additional platforms at some point. Dark Wizards is asking what's up. Not too much. How about you? Francis Cole says hey, and welcome to the stream. And sorry if I sound kind of tired. That's because I am. Non-24 is a royal pain. I should probably go take a nap here in a little bit for a couple hours. It wouldn't hurt. Himmy says I am Sadra. Okay. Then I'm pretty sure I know who that is. Then welcome. Wyatt says hi to Francis. Let's see. The Blind Adventurer. Only message. Hi, Chris. Sorry for spelling that wrong. How is your day going? I'm doing okay. I was outside earlier, and it was pretty nice. It's probably going to get pretty hot out, though, because it's afternoon. So I'm not outside anymore. Dark Wizard says, same here. Oh, yeah, and I am caught up. Very nice. But yeah, so let's see. I was thinking about doing those two things. Oh, I think at some point here pretty soon I will do a demo of March Massacre. Although it's a pretty stupid game. It's a Space Invaders type of game that I believe was made as a joke in 2012 for April Fools, which, by the way, I really don't like April Fools. Primarily because I've had really mean jokes played on me, in the sense that I thought something would happen and it turned out to be a joke, and yeah, that made me quite upset. So yeah, I don't really partake in that particular day. But yeah, that was made as an April Fool's joke. I think it's endless. So the goal being, obviously, I guess, to survive as long as you can until you're just overwhelmed by ships. So I don't know. I may do a quick demo of that. Dark Wizards says long time. What is that in? That's in reference to the live stream? I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, it has been a little while. I think the last one I did was in March. Andrew Graham is asking what's up with the scene in The Vale where Alex is fighting her uncle. I am so sorry. You guys, I probably sound absolutely horrible. I think the Fae captured her uncle before he died, and like controlled him as their puppet or something and made him fight her. And presumably what you're doing is you're I guess you're killing him again so that he can finally rest. I don't entirely know. It's very strange. Himmy says that is really old. I think you just hit space. Talking about March Massacre, I assume. Yeah, you. I think you hold the control key to charge your laser, and let go to fire. Like I said, it's not a bad little game. So yeah, I think I will do a quick demo of that. But yeah, no. Truth be told, there's just not really much left out there that I like and that I haven't really covered. So that's the conundrum that I face right now. Let's see. Andrew says, is that why he treats that like one of the tutorial sequences? Possibly. I honestly don't know. That would be a question for the developer. But probably because he's proud of her and wants her to help release him from the Fae. So I don't know. Let's see. Okay, I guess that's it for right now. Oh, Dark Wizard or Dark Wizards says, I heard trademark, but what is this game? Oh, TM? But what is this game? I don't know what TM is. Sadra says, you have a lot of text-based RPGs for Android that you can demo and play. I don't like text-based RPGs particularly. And I don't know if a lot of people on this channel like text-based games. Andrew. Andrew says, I think his focus is split so that he can try to hold on to his own sanity. The later third of that game is just downright sad. Yes, I agree. The last part of the game is quite sad. I keep hoping that they'll come out with some kind of sequel, but we have yet to see that, so I don't know. Yeah, you know what, you guys? I think I am going to go probably around 2 and lie down for a little bit. Because I don't feel that great, and it probably sounds like it. Because I can tell by my own voice. I'm just like, Dark Wizards. The Massacre. March Massacre. Yeah, I think you're talking about... Oh, the Massacre? I don't know what that is. Probably sounds like some kind of hack and slash thing. Probably not very interesting, at least from what I can tell. So I don't know about that. Andrew Graham is saying that in an early beta of the Veil, you could play as a male version of Alex. Yeah, that was her brother. You could play as the prince. I think I actually tried that once because I had this must have been 2017. I had I think it was like a concept demo, and you could do that, but it wasn't very good. So I'm glad that they took that out. Sandra says there's a storybook called Tales Up. I have no idea what that is, and I don't know if it's accessible either. He says it's in the Play Store. Let's see. Audio Gamer says hi, hey, and welcome to the stream. I don't know what that is. Let's do a quick search here. Looks like a choice-based RPG. Oh, but if this is like a choice-based thing, then there could be a whole bunch of different paths. But I don't know if it's accessible, so yeah. Also, I am still waiting for Timecrest. Timecrest 4 to come out. Play the way you like. Oh, you can play this online? Yeah, so I don't know if this is accessible. See, when was it last updated? May 7th. Requires Droid 7 and up. I mean, I guess it is free. I can install it. If it's not, I just have to uninstall it. Let's install it on my phone. For those of you that don't know, you can install apps from the Play Store onto your Android device directly using a browser. So if you're logged into your Google account, there's an install button on the Play Store page. You choose that. Choose the device you want to install the app on, type your password, and it will automatically be installed on your device, which is pretty cool. Let's catch up here on comments. Dark Wizard says TM is online. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is again. Andrew says it would have done well if they had taken the time to flesh it out, but it is what it is. I think that's talking about the Veil and the male character. Yeah, I don't know. I like Alex a lot better anyway. Dark Wizards, but I don't know TM Server Online. Like I said, I don't know what that game is. I haven't heard of it. I'm kind of thinking it's one of these games made from BGT code that was leaked, but I honestly don't know. Kalahami says hi, hey, and welcome to the stream. Let's see. Kalahami says you and me both. Timecrest 4 needs to be here. Yes, I agree. It has been far too long. Sadra says it is accessible with TalkBack. Okay, I'll have to go check that out. I did tell it to install to my phone, so it's probably already there. Dark Wizards, talking about STW. Keep in mind this works on PlayStations too. Like, wait, what? Keep in mind this works on consoles too, like the PlayStation. You go to your library, hit sign in to your account, and download each game. Are you talking about the Tales Up thing? I mean, I don't have a console, so I don't know. Andrew says, my book based on that world is still going strong. Are you talking about The Veil? Marco Garatoni, not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, asking me if I would buy Manamon 3 if it existed, and says he would not. I would not either, and I've gone through this multiple times, but the short answer is no, because Aaron Baker's customer support is horrible, and well, all the things that he's done, like the Sangora plotline, and not making Minimon 1 have a decent online system, so no. Nope, sorry. Oh, Kalami says, I was talking about downloading games remotely to your consoles. Okay, yeah, that would make sense. Alright, I'm caught up. At least for now. Let's see. 10 watching. That's not too bad. We have a decent, let's see here. And I'm monitoring the stream. It sounds okay on my end. Where's the chat? Oh, there's the chat box. Okay. Sladra says you would log in with your Google account normally. Not sure what that's about. Unless you mean the Play Store, which, yeah, that's how you use the Play Store. Is with a Google account. Let's see what else. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, you guys, but I really do think I should probably go here in about half an hour. Cause yeah, I don't feel great. Let's see, what else was I gonna talk about? I thought there was something I wanted to talk about, and of course, now that I think about it, now that I think about it, I can't think of it. Maybe it just means it's not that important. Marco Garatoni says AAC stage Remnant drives me crazy. Yes, it does. I gave up on it. It is ridiculous. Then again, that whole game is I mean, it has an interesting concept, but it definitely turns into a button masher at the end, and I don't like that. Kawahami says TM is a clone. I don't recommend playing it. Sorry, late to the party. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was using code from some game. Dark Wizards asks if I use ChatGPT. I do not. Not really. I mean, I do every once in a while. It's an interesting toy to play with, but it's got biases and it's not always correct. So yeah, I don't trust it. Ion Mahmood, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, says, yo, just joined, Chris. How are you doing? Hey, I'm tired, but I'm doing okay. I'll probably go take a power nap here in just a little bit. Yeah, gosh, I'm trying to think, because I went to sleep at 10, so 10 o'clock at night yesterday. Got up at probably 2 in the morning. Couldn't go to sleep until 4:30-ish, and then got up at 8. So, yeah, my sleep schedule is rather broken. But that's nothing new. Sadra, I'm talking about Tales Up. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to go check that game out. It might be interesting. Alright, so there's that. I think I'm caught up on the chats for this second. Excuse me. Blind Games World says hi. Hey, and welcome to the stream. It's almost over, but I hope you enjoy nonetheless. And of course, it is archived, so if you missed the beginning of it, you can go back and check it out here once it's done. Dark Wizards. Apparently the message was deleted. Very well. Kohami says waking up is so good. Very much not recommended. Yes, I completely agree. And I take I take melatonin, which helps, and sometimes it doesn't help, which is really annoying. I think the problem is I wake up hungry and then I eat something and then I can't go back to sleep. That's always been the problem. Dark Wizards. Another message that was retracted. Okay. Sightless Stories. Grace. Sorry I'm late. I had dinner. What's up? Not too much. Just trying to answer some questions here, and probably gonna go to sleep here in 20 minutes or so. Cause I don't feel that great. It's just the usual deal of non-24. Kalahami. Just know if I send E's, I don't mean to. That's what I figure. I'm not going to read those because it's not really that important. Dark Wizard says 12:04 a.m. time in India. Oh, that's right. That's I hate time zones. They're so confusing. Ayan Mahmood says, can you please explain what happened to the maker of Perilous Hearts? Did he go bankrupt? I honestly don't know. From what he has said, so from what Philip has said, he ran out of money to make it. I think the other problem too is he has a job. He's running some kind of company called Elias Software, which makes, from what I can tell, a dynamic music generation engine for games. So it's supposed to change the music based on things that are happening. So I imagine that's taking up a good chunk of his time. I know because he's been posting on audiogames.net. He is working on some kind of text-to-speech voice, but I have no idea if or when that will be ready for purchase. But in terms of him making games, I don't know if he's ever going to go back to doing that. I suppose we'll just have to wait and find out. Andrew Graham, have you heard of Lit RPG? Yeah, those are books, aren't they? I don't know if I would like those. I need to try some of those. Grace says, honestly, I have audio ducking on and it's annoying. I'm getting WhatsApp notifications. Yeah, I don't use audio ducking. Well, it depends on what's happening, right? So if you find that there is something that's way too loud, it's handy to turn it on and turn the volume down. But generally, I don't tend to use it. I just don't. Marco Garatoni says it's not good to wake up hungry. I agree. It is definitely not. But not much I can do about that. I mean, I can eat before I go to sleep, but sometimes that doesn't even matter because Your body is constantly processing. So no matter what you do, you're going to get hungry, and it is what it is. Sandra says at 7, 8, 9, or 10 p.m. your time. I think you're talking about the Team Talk server. Yeah, it just depends on what I'm doing and if other people want to talk to me. I am on Discord as well, so I get people that want to talk to me over there on Discord. So yes, if you guys would like to talk to me on Discord, you certainly can. I know I haven't been a proponent of Discord for the longest time, and I still don't really like it, but I use it now. So for those of you that want to contact me on Discord, you can find my username at christopherw.me, or it's just I think it's Slannon97. That is written SLANNON 97, I believe. So yeah, if you guys want to find me on Discord, you certainly can. Blind Games World says okay. Dark Wizards YEE. I'm not sure what that's about. Blind Games World. How much is the flight from the United States to India? It's gonna depend on the airlines and when you book it. I don't know. You'd have to check that, because I imagine that would change constantly. Dark Wizards. Aeon Mahmood is Philip, the guy that made Crinkle Crash. Yes, that is the same person. Yep. He made Q9. He made Palace Punch Up. When he was a kid, he made Tarzan Jr. and Dark Destroyer and Showdown. So yeah, that's all. Those games are made by the same person. The Blind Guy, is there a command to toggle screen curtain for NVDA? I think as of 2024.1, it is, so I just tried it. It is control NVDA key and escape. Now you can change that if you want in the input gestures dialog, but that's the default. Andrew Graham. If you want to try a lit RPG, try Arcane Knight. He's an elemental wizard combined with a warrior. Yeah, I've also heard of Dungeon Crawler Carl, but I don't like the person that reads the commercial books, so I may have to get them on Kindle or something. Blind Games World says hi. Grace asks, why don't you use the shorts feature? Because I don't really have short form content like that, and I find the vast majority of YouTube shorts to be incredibly stupid. So that's why. Blind Games World, I think, meant to say I am YouTuber. Okay. Dark Wizards know that. What? Blind Wizards, where can I get shooter game? No, Blind Games World, I'm sorry. I was thinking of the other user that goes by Dark Wizards. Shooter, I believe the link in the description of that video is still active and should still work. If not, I'll go look at it and fix it right after I'm done live streaming here. Sandra, have you responded to my previous comment that I left? You mean about Tails Up? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. I'm gonna have to try that game out and see and find out if I like it. Hurricane asks if I've used the VoRail app. I used to use VoRail in 2016 and 2017. I don't use it anymore because it's I believe you have to pay a subscription, and when I was on there was nothing that interesting going on, just a bunch of drama, and I didn't find it very, very interesting. Also, I think it's iOS exclusive, so yeah, I don't really use iOS that much anymore. Aeon Mahmood says, I think there's a problem with Dice World. When I search for usernames, no one comes up. Make sure you're using the latest version of the app. You may need to uninstall it and install it again to fix your problems too. I'm not sure. The Blind Guy, I find the new format for YouTube for iOS extremely inconvenient. I don't know what that layout is. I use it on Android and it works just fine. Aeon says it's probably a lag. Grace is asking, when I get a laptop, are the demos of Metamon 1 and 2 worth it? Well, that's why they're demos, so you can download them, try them, and see if you like the games. Blind Goofball says, hey Chris, how's it going? I'm doing okay, just tired. How about you? Sadra, yeah, no, I asked if you'll be on your server from 6 to 10. Possibly, I don't know, it just depends. Rich Beardsley asks if I'm going to get AudioCat. Yes, I talked about this before. Yeah, I am going to get it. I do have it. I have the beta version right now, and I paid for the 3-month pre-sale. It's pretty basic right now, but I am going to demo it, and I'll do a demo of it once the public version is available. Blind Goofball says, I'm doing alright, bored out of my mind. I know the feeling. And I'm caught up. Would you look at that? Yeah, so AudioCat is definitely on my list of things to do. I'm just waiting for them to release the public version to the Play Store and the App Store. The cool thing about that is you have an account, so your progress is actually saved to your account. So if you're playing on multiple devices, or you're playing using both an iPhone and an Android device, you can, presumably your progress will sync between those platforms, which is pretty cool. So it's definitely something to keep tabs on. I just don't know if I would pay a subscription to it constantly, but I guess well, I'll decide by probably mid-August, because that's when my subscription should expire. Grace says in both games the tamer comments are hilarious. Yes, they are. I will agree there. Rich says it's not bad for what it is, but hopefully we'll see more advanced mechanics. I hope so as well. I think they're supposed to be I think they're supposed to be making an endless runner type game, so that's the one that I would want to really check out. The RPG is okay, but it gets kind of boring. I do like the word game though, because you have to match the definition to the word. So that's kind of cool because it makes your brain work. Also, I'm hoping that it expands beyond iOS and Android, because I would like to play it on my computer or inside of a web browser. Grace says I've got 33 subscribers. There you go. I mean, I started out, and even 10 years later, I only have... I don't think I've reached 2,000 yet, so... Yeah. Blind Games World asks, what is AudioCat? It is a mobile game platform. It is subscription-based, though I think if you make your account, you get a 7-day trial. Blind Goofball says, I know you're an Android user, but is it true that TalkBack is less responsive to gestures? I think a little bit, but it doesn't bother me that much. But yeah, I do think VoiceOver is definitely a bit more responsive, because I still have an iPhone 11. I'm not sure what's causing the TalkBack lag. I heard it was because of the way that I heard it's because of the way sorry. I've heard it's because of the way that they're processing gestures, but I don't know how true that is. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't personally bother me that much. So Sadra says O and WS is systems is going to be recoded. I'm not sure what that's about. Ion says I recommend Farm 3 XB for Android. Is that accessible game where you're taking care of a farm? Because I was playing that and then I got tired of it because it was extremely grindy. Kemi says, what's up, my fellow viewers? Oh, that's for the viewers, not me. Okay. Same person asks, do you have the automatic chat reader? I do, but the last time I used it, I was getting overwhelmed by it reading comments, so I turned it off. Rich says, I hope this doesn't become one of those overhyped projects where they make all kinds of promises that they can't keep or it fails. I believe that's in reference to AudioCat. Yeah, I guess only time will tell. Grace says, you're exactly on 2000, but checked earlier. Oh, well, maybe I am. See, I haven't looked at the stats in a while, so if I am at 2000, that's pretty cool. Grace says, a friend of mine has asked if I want to help, and I'm making music, characters, and storyline stuff for games he's coding. Okay. Well, I wish you the best of luck with that. Rich said, voiceover is great when it works, but it's been having more and more issues. Yeah, unfortunately. There's something wrong with quality control at Apple, and they don't. I don't know. My guess is it's a priority thing. Sadra's talking about Wonderscape. Oh yeah, I think that was that game that you were making, right? So, yeah, I guess we'll see where that goes. Ion says, did you like the game? It's a bit stressful, isn't it? What game? Don't Mind Being Blind says, hi, it's Grace. Hey, Grace, and welcome to the stream. And the other Grace, who goes by Sightless Stories, says, I'm now using Ava Enhanced on my iPhone 14. Okay. Rich says, someone sold me a Pixel 6a for $150, and I'm looking forward to exploring Android. That's not a bad deal. You are going to get, so officially from Google, you're going to get up to Android 15, and I think the security updates for that phone will stop in 2026 or 7. It might be 2027, so that's not too bad. And then, of course, if you wanted to, you could install a custom ROM. So, yeah, I hope you have fun with that. The Pixel 8a just came out, actually, not too long ago. And that looks like a pretty good deal because that's getting 7 years of updates until 2031. I am not interested in a new phone until at least 2027, 2028. Hopefully, by which point the Pixel line will have a user replaceable battery. That would be wonderful. So yeah, my Pixel 7 will work just fine until then. Sightless Stories, Grace, and I'm going to say that because I think there's the other Grace is also here, who goes by Don't Mind Being Blind. So she says, imagine if you did an all-day stream where you had to stay up. Yeah, I don't know if I could live stream like that constantly for like 12 plus hours. I don't know what I would talk about or do. Oh, and then imagine if you. Oh, so I guess if I stayed up too long and then dropped and the stream was just used as a chat server for viewers. I have never fallen asleep at my computer, and I hope I don't, because that just sounds annoying. Rich says, I thought they were getting 5 or 6 years of Android versions. Yeah, so starting with the Pixel 8, they're getting 7. The Pixel 6 through the 7 get 3 years of 3 years of Android versions and 2 years of security patches. So the Pixel 6a came out in 2022. I think it was like May or June or something of 2022. So you should be fine until 2027. At least if you go by official support from Google. Grace, Don't Mind Being Blind, says, I have a Pixel 7 and Pixel Watch and like them. Talkback doesn't read the seconds. Okay, I don't have the Pixel Watch. I can't justify those things. But the Pixel 7 is great. The only thing I wish it had was a user replaceable battery. But we can hope that'll come with either the Pixel 11 or 12 in 2026 or 2027 if the European Union's mandates go into effect concerning replaceable batteries. Ion says farm something. I have a Pixel 6a, but I'm having a problem with it. How do you get it off of silent mode? There should be a toggle. You can turn off Do Not Disturb from quick settings. If you go into the settings on your phone itself, under sounds and notifications, you can turn up the ring volume. That'll probably help too. Rich is talking about the EU and user replaceable batteries. Yeah, that legislation, I believe, will take place or will come into effect by 2027. So that means everyone, including Apple, is going to have to get on board with that if they want to continue to sell their products in those regions. So yeah, I expect this to take place probably 2026 or 2027 at the latest. So we shall see. But you definitely know that the manufacturers are going to drag their feet until they absolutely can't. which is unfortunate, but it's the way it is. Blind Goofball is asking if I've played Wave of the Undead. I haven't played the newer versions. I keep it updated. This is, I believe, the developer of the game, which is pretty cool. So thank you for being here and for what you do. My problem primarily is I want to play this with other people, and it seems kind of boring to just play against the computer. But yeah, I should really play the game more and try to improve at it. Apparently, you can make your own campaigns now, and there's a whole bunch of modes and things like that. So I do need to get back into that. I just don't like playing it against the computer, because playing against the computer can get boring. Sightless Stories, Grace. This is over 15 years later. It's still going. What? Yeah, no. So you can't have a live stream go that long. I think the longest you can live stream continuously is like 24 hours, or maybe it's only 12. I think you can only live stream for 12 hours at a time. Sadra's asking if I'm on my server. I think you mean Team Talk. No, I'm not. Rich Beardsley. What do you think will come out of the U.S. lawsuit against Apple? Will we have to have third-party app stores? I have a nasty suspicion that they'll do the same thing that they did in the European Union. We shall see. I don't know. Only time will tell. Okay, don't mind being blind, Grace. Says for Pixel... What? Try pressing volume up and flick around until you hear ring to get it off silent. Yeah, so you need to increase your ring volume past 0. And you can either do that by holding the volume button, which I think brings up the volume controls on the screen, or you can go into settings and do it from there. Blind Goofball says Apple is probably so mad at the EU. They're trying to make things better for users. And Apple says, no, we want money. Yeah. That's why I'm really not inclined to buy any more of their products. Yeah, no, I mean, if we're being completely honest, that's all these companies care about, is getting as much money out of the consumers as they possibly can. They don't care about you. They don't care about the planet. They just want money. Sadra is asking if Pixel has Bixby. No, that is Samsung exclusive. Don't mind being blind. Says, what is your Bop It Button high score? Where did I put mine? Let's find out here. I need to actually beat it. Let me hold the button down here.
High score! 835!
Okay, 835. How about you? I need to sit down and play it. It's just, it takes forever. So I have to find a time when I won't be disturbed, because that game requires your complete and undivided attention. Blind Goofball. I've considered multiplayer for Wave of the Undead, but I'm uncertain how that could work. I do want to do it, though. Yeah, maybe you have... I don't know. Maybe you have like 2 players. The 2 players control zombies. Or maybe it would just be like a PvP thing where you have your characters that can battle each other. I don't know. Just a thought. And then it also says, I do want to do it though. Yeah, I do. I think I think an online mode would definitely make this game a ton of fun. Ion says, shout out to Do Not Mind Being Blind. Sightless Stories. Does anybody have all the music from the Manamon games? I do not. Says, I love the Tower Front first music and Tridale Village. Don't Mind Being Blind. Says mine is 4018. Holy crap, that's that must have taken a long time to get that far. Like an hour or 2 hours of you just not doing anything at all. Oof. Rich says, I decided to get the button. No, I don't think you're too old for Bop It. I think Bop It is a pretty... I think it's an interesting concept. I like how it tests your... it tests your reaction abilities. It tests your memory, your comprehension. I think what would make it even better is if they came out with a Bop It unit that used the Bop It button concepts. So you have all the actions of the classic Bop It, but then it would try to trick you by telling you to either do or do not perform a specific action. I think that would be super cool, and I would definitely buy that. So yeah, it's an interesting toy. I never really grew up with a whole bunch of them. I think the only one we really had was I think it was the Bop It Party or something like that. But yeah, it's an interesting toy. And I guess it'll be interesting to see what kind of things they produce in the future. Ewan Ferreira, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, says hi. Hey. Don't Mind Being Blind. I had a really bad cold and needed a distraction. It worked. Oof. Yeah, that does sound awful. Rich says that would be fun in response to, I think, my comments about the Bop It with the Bop It button characteristics. Yes, that would make it really challenging. All right. Well, I think that's about it for me. At least this time around. As always, I want to thank you guys for being here, and I'll check the comments here in just a sec to see if there's any last ones. Hope you are enjoying the channel, And if you want to get in contact with me, of course, you can find me on Discord. I'm on Discord. I'm on Telegram. Things like that. Blind Goofball says, I wish they would come out with more unique Boppets, but it seems like they're making a bunch of Boppets shaped like movie characters instead of new ones. Yeah, I don't like that either. That's a little stupid if you ask me. But it's all merch. Sightless Stories says, I think I have a Boppet from 2016. I don't even know if they made one that year. See, I'm not an extreme Boppet user, so I don't go crazy over them. Don't mind being blind. Yep. All right, bye. Yeah, this is gonna be it, I guess. Jumanoj says hi. Well, hi and bye. Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. So, yeah, you guys, oh, and then, the same commenter says, how are you? I am, tired. I'm gonna go take a quick power nap here, but I'm doing pretty good. But yeah, so that is going to be it for this stream. You guys take care, and I'll do another one of these at some point. So, until next time, bye.